Hey everybody, welcome to the 1804 show. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and I just want to say thank y'all for all that you do. I appreciate y'all because y'all be showing me love. Love always prevail, baby. Yeah, I wanted to discuss with you guys about, everything that I've been going through, everything that I've been dealing with or whatever. Just people been showing me love, people been, giving me my props and all that good stuff. You know, came a long way from episode one. And it's just amazing how I quickly progressed and rise to the occasion. Now, episode 37, And I always tell people, like, nothing happens overnight. You always gotta just keep going, no matter what. Because people gonna come, people gonna talk, people gonna hate. But at the end of the day, you did this for you. And if Scarface would have been 5 minutes, he just would have been working at the restaurant. If Friday was 5 minutes, Craig would have still been a friend of Debo. So you just gotta keep going. You just always gotta keep racing, keep pushing, because it's always gonna be a test. It's always gonna be people telling you that you know good. Oh, this is what I think you should do, but yet they ain't putting no money to start the business or do the LLC, the long hours, no sleep. Bosses don't sleep, workers do, and I'm just hanging in there, y'all. It's been one hell of a year for me. We're in March, January. I really had stepped up to the plate because I wanted to do something to commemorate Saginaw and change Saginaw. I'm trying to get some notoriety. I'm trying to get a story in the newspaper. What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in. But yet, they don't think I'm worthy enough. They don't think I good enough or haven't accomplished anything yet. But who else did 37 episodes in 2 months? I did more episodes than TV shows, podcasts, and all that stuff. I don't even have a season. This is all keeping going. You feel me? So I'm hanging in there. I ain't gonna let nobody tell me I'm not good enough, because the work proves it. You know, I'm just hanging in there, guys, and stuff like that. But yeah, everybody who I have met with this show, man, thank y'all. I owe it to y'all because y'all made me who I am today. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all holla at my boy Jovan real quick. What's up, bro? What's good, man?
Man, what's good, man? You know what? It's been a blessed day. It's been a busy day. Every day has been a busy day, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed that people want to rock with me and work with me. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had somebody that was, telling me this right here. Keep your schedule. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's been a blessed year.
Yeah,
How you been, bro?
man, I'm good, bro. I'm just been, pushing, man, trying to, you know, take this to the next level, man. Just made it on YouTube, and I'm
Yeah.
just appreciating the open arms. Big YouTubers been subscribing to me now and stuff like that, and
Oh
people in
yeah.
the
Oh
street
yeah.
been
People
approaching me.
watching. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You've been doing it big, man. People been watching, and people been talking about the show. You know what I'm saying? You inspiring people to just do it. You don't start. Just start. You know. When I started doing videos, I didn't have any direction. I didn't know too much of anything, but I know my team needed it.
hmm
You know, we needed visuals. We needed some other way than just throwing music out there. So somebody had to do it.
yeah, man. You remember how we met?
Oh yeah, yep. Just from the music, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
and
reaching out and giving that olive branch like you're doing right now.
that's the thing, man. People just like always underestimated me, man. Like, cause really, I've always been a good dude. I always wanted to help people. Always wanted to just encourage people, cause
Yeah,
I have no hate bone in my body.
yeah,
I don't believe in discouraging people because there's always room for improvement.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
I tell it to everybody, man. There's always room to grow. You got to start somewhere. Even when the new artists that come up, people want to talk about them, how bad they lyrics is or whatever like that. I'm just like, yo, if you go back and check your old music, man, you weren't talking about nothing either, bro. You was ABC in it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't down talk anybody who's trying to do something. And a lot of people get intimidated when somebody else is doing something in their same lane. We got to get out of that mentality where if I'm doing something and somebody else is doing that, then we got to beef or we got to be enemies.
right?
You know, it can't be like that. We got to, if I know something, you know what I'm saying, and you're trying to come up, you're trying to learn, I'm going to teach you. You know, we got to be men and we got to be able to teach people because it's better us working and hustling and doing this as opposed to being on the streets and grind and get it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
So if I
man.
can teach somebody something, I'm here.
Man, absolutely, bro. It's just all about coming together. And ever since I, started this show, ever since I put the show on my arm, people been asking me what that means. And I've been saying that to white people with confidence. Like, it's the most successful slave rebellion ever, captured in
Yeah,
history. And I'm
yeah,
making it cool, you know what I'm saying? I had took that because I was so inspired on how the Haitians, men, women, and children came together with no guns, with no firepower, and took over their country and took their country back. You know what I'm saying? That's
mm-hmm.
amazing to me. And I'm taking our city back, bro. Like as far as like media wise and just you know,
And we
like
need that.
bringing
Yeah,
everybody together.
everybody
Cause
can't be a rapper or can't be can't be in front of the fans or whatever like that. Man, we need people that's gonna help us build a platform, that's gonna get the word out there, that's gonna blog it, write it down, magazines, news. We need all that, man. This
uh,
platform right here is a great platform for people if we just come together and reach out.
right, and just you just miss out on just petty shit like, oh, I'm on the south side and this dude on the east side, so I automatically can't fuck with him because he ain't on my block and this and that.
Yeah,
Little do they know, shoot, that person may be, somebody who sent, God sent to you and everything that could put, give you
yeah,
advice, give you love and support and all this other stuff. And I just killing all that because I lived on every side of town and, gained a
right.
lot of
Yeah,
people.
we
Went
move
to,
around. Yeah,
yeah,
especially with schools being closed, like how it is, man. You got to move around. You can't just, you know what I'm saying. So we know everybody, and truth be told, a lot of people family. A lot of people blood around here, and they got that mentality where I'm from this side. But I will say that we have gotten better with that. You know, people have been coming together, and I think music has been bringing people together. And especially nowadays, everybody want to create a movie or want to create a sitcom or something like that. And it's been shown that people have been coming together and creating those that you would never think would come together before. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
Saginaw has gotten a lot. I got a lot better with that, but it's still some out there that just won't mess with each other.
Yeah, and that's none of our business because the people that isn't ignorant or whatever, those are the ones that we need to focus on. And it's brothers like you, man, that it's multi-talented and everything like that. And you
Yeah,
have, you know, did it pretty much just by self-improving, like, just with the photography, man. Like,
thank
you
you.
take good pictures, bro. Like, look like you charge like $1,000 a pic or something. How good they is. So,
Thanks, man.
I'm just letting you know that, and because I always known you, being a rapper from when we was in high school. You know what I'm saying? Just having mixtapes and stuff like that, and you would sell them, and
Yeah, yeah.
like I remember all of that, bro. Like, and I
I
never
started
like,
off. Music is my passion. Music is gonna be my first love. I started off writing lyrics. First thing I did was write lyrics, and I tried to get off into making beats. And that was all right. You know what I'm saying? But they was kind of little techno or whatever like that. And then somebody told me like I can't rap, and that kind of like ticked me off. So I'm like, what you mean I can't rap? So I went to start writing lyrics, man, and now I can freestyle off the head with some stuff. But that was my first love.
man, that's what's up, bro. And what made you want to rap in the first place?
Um, you know what? It's crazy because the first song that I fell in love with as a child was "Ribbon in the Sky." It's an old school song, and I don't know, it was the melodies, man, and it just drove me. You know what I'm saying? And I got off into music. I got into listening. I got into dancing, and people don't even know that before I even started picking up a mic at all, I was dancing. Like I was a cold dancer, so I was always into the music. And you know what music does to black people. When you hear drums, you automatically, bob your head. So uh, it was the goats that really drove me to want to write and rap. When everybody was beatboxing, using their hands to beatbox at the table. When we was in school, I believe, like, I remember third grade, we was in class, and my friend Jalen got the beatboxing, and I got the rapping. You know what I'm saying? Ever since then, I picked up a little camcorder, little tape recorder. I used to record my voice and my raps on there. Yeah, it was dope, man.
Man, that's what's up, man. And so the
Yeah, my
confidence,
brother, my brother Hood in the building.
yeah, he
Definitely
crazy,
a
man.
dancing ass nigga, yeah, for sure.
Right. Hey, man, it's funny because I never could dance, bro. I couldn't even slow dance, man. Like, I would be on the wall at the school dances watching everybody. So that just wasn't my
Man.
thing because I was I was taller than mostly everybody. So it just wasn't like my thing. But yeah, so the confidence was always there, or did you have to like critique yourself?
I pretended to be confident. I was not confident, but in Saginaw, man, if you let somebody intimidate you, that's gonna be your life story. You can't let nobody influence you or intimidate you to be a weak-minded individual. You know what I'm saying? So I always knew that from the gate. But the confidence came in because I would try different things and it would work. Like, I step to a female and say something that I didn't think was gonna work, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? Or I, you know, speak up to somebody that was older than me, you know what I'm saying, and try to fit in and try to get in, and make something happen, and it worked. They respected that. They respected somebody that voiced their opinion and that wasn't afraid to, do something different. So the confidence just came in over the years, bro. Like, I've been told no plenty of times. I've been played a few times, but that ain't never stopped me. The hustle has always been there.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to, have the topic based on because everybody see us now and what we have accomplished, the accolades, but it was a lot of disappointments. It was a lot of no's. It was a lot of nah and
I
oh,
don't know.
you
Yeah,
trash or this and that, and
it was a lot of you ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
I love to be told I'm not good enough, but now I'm not gonna show you better than I can tell you. You know, I don't. And back in the day, you know, people wasn't so tender. You know what I'm saying? They
Right,
wasn't so afraid to not get their way. A no back in the day would make you go harder. It'll make you want to prove something. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you got people that just cry all day long. You tell them you ain't the coldest, or you ain't the best, or you ain't good, and now they want to shoot something up, or they want to fold or whatever.
right.
You know, the rap scene uh, is crazy right now. Like, you can't get on the book now and make a list without somebody crying about them not being on the list. And that's crazy to me because rap and music used to always be a competition. Somebody was always telling you you was garbage, or somebody was always saying I'm better than you. That's always been a factor. That's never changed. You can't really say that nowadays because niggas will throw tantrums. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna come back at you and show you, oh yeah, I go harder than you. Now it's gonna be some off, FM, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The sport is gone, bro.
Oh, absolutely, man. To me now it's just gimmick and a whole lot of clout chasing, pocket
Image.
watching, and
Yeah.
just just people riding people digs and shit. And to me, I always gave people credit when it was due, because
Yeah.
I'm not hard to impress,
Right.
but just everybody just wanna, like have an opinion, especially when it comes to you, but yet they haven't proved themselves.
You haven't earned it. They want the
No.
title without having to earn it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't named the best. I wasn't named the GOAT by myself. I didn't name myself that. I earned that by other people. Other people heard my music and was like, oh yeah, you goated for real. Like you fired. You know what I'm saying? My title, even my name now, Rich, wasn't something that I created for myself. It was something that my friend had. He was like, nah, we gonna call you this. And that's where that came from. That didn't even
Mm-hmm.
come from me. You know what I'm saying? I was Jay Mitch at first. That was just
Right.
my name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I heard it, and I heard it enough where I was like, you know what? I like that. I'm gonna run with that.
Yeah. Because it's funny because I was Big Will back in school, so when I went to Job Corps, because I was hustling, what I'm saying? I was hustling cigarettes and snacks and soap, and
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was
Mm-hmm.
like, man, like, we can call you Dollar Will, you know what I'm saying? And I was
Yeah.
like, I saw like Players Club a little bit, but then I began to really
Yeah.
like feel it, like, yeah, I'm feeling it because it
Yep.
totally describes me, because I'm a hustler, man. I'm a hard worker, bro, and I don't sleep. Everybody who sees me out here in public, they like, man, he always at work, or he always, what I'm saying, doing something, man. I never
Yeah.
relax, bro, like, because I'm just really trying to, reach a particular pinnacle out here, bro, and just really want to,
Man, that's just part of that's just part of being a man for real. Just grinding.
right.
Just men is not supposed to sit on their ass, bro. Like honestly, my granddad I never one time seen him since he died at what 66, but I've never seen him one time sit on his ass. No matter
Mm-hmm.
how rough it got, no matter how many times he had to go to the hospital because he didn't broke a bone or getting old age or whatever like that. He never made excuses. He called himself Superman. We called him Superman because he knew how to do everything from fixing cars to fixing houses, putting drywall up. To he taught me how to fish. He taught me how to get food. He taught me how to work. He taught me how to be a man for real. Never seen him make excuses. Oh, I can't do that, or that's dirty work. I can't go outside and get my hands dirty. Niggas is afraid of getting their hands dirty. Like, what is that, bro? You afraid to get your hands dirty? You ain't got men like that no more.
No, it's really feminine men right now, dog. And I noticed that a lot, because no man should have another man's name in his mouth, and so many men
Man,
have my name in their mouth, and I don't
you hear me?
understand it, because I just be
Yeah,
in my own little
it be up.
world.
And you know who it be? It be the niggas that you call your niggas. It be the
Yeah,
ones you
right.
call your best friend. You know what I'm saying? They pillow talking to somebody, you know, trying to look cool, trying to look good because, you know, they ain't got nothing else to talk about. So what else? Who else they gonna talk about? They're gonna bring you up, especially if you hot and you popular and you popping or somebody, you know, fuck with you. You know, they're gonna try to put dirt on your name to make themselves look better. I never got off into that.
No, man, me either, bro. I'm just all about positivity, man, and I know what betrayal is, and that's why you always see me by myself. I don't be really in no pictures, man. I just be, inconspicuous, bro. And even if you do see me, I'm on my Carmen San Diego shit. Like, you remember
Yeah,
that shit? How the
yeah,
kids would
yeah. I
disappear.
remember. Yeah,
That man, she would be ghost, bro. Like, and
ghost.
that's how I am. But I'm just all about, brotherhood, man. And
Yeah,
it's been a long time coming when our age gap actually, has something to say and has something to offer because we pretty much get shunned by the older generation. And
we
and
did. Yeah, we
and,
did.
and we ain't all doing this crime and shooting shit, man. Like, it's older people too. Like, but the young always get blamed for it. We are always
Mhm.
the scapegoats, and I always try to explain that to
Yeah,
old people, man, because they always got something to say about
yeah.
us, like they weren't young either. But we just,
They tried to hold on to the. They tried to hold on to the mantle so heavy and so long, bro. They didn't want us in the game. They didn't want us to do anything. You know, any avenue that they had, they was selling clothes or they was, uh, in the music game or whatever like that, man. They just wanted to hold on to being the best. They wanted to hold on to information. I mean, there was some cats that was like, here you go. I'm gonna teach you this, but it was a lot of cats that just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be that. Given that ain't nobody teach me nothing, I had to really learn how to. I had to really read. I had to, read some books. I had to watch seminars. I had to YouTube some stuff to learn what I know.
hmm
So nowadays when young people come up to me and they be like, "Big bro, I need your help, or I need you to show me this, or what did you do here?" Da, da, da. I just give them the information because I know it's gonna help them. You know what I'm saying? In the long run, a lot of them niggas come back and help me. You feel me? So we building a bridge together. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me just trying to hold on to everything that I know, because I can't die with it.
exactly. And just so many people just, forget about that. They forget about when they was an amateur or when they was first starting out. And, you know, the first episode, bro, I didn't really have much support. I just, took a leap of faith and said if I fail, then I can live with that. But it popped, and it popped
Yeah,
so fast that I wasn't prepared to, carry on because everybody was like, "Oh, you doing another episode, or you what you gonna wear and this and that?" And I was like, wow, I, I don't know, but y'all gonna have to find out.
yeah.
Check me out." And it's just amazing, dog. Like, all this talent that we have here, bro. Like, we have so much talent,
A lot
so
of
much
talent.
diversity,
A lot of
and just
Yeah,
by you doing the photography, man. Um, it just you have taken so many beautiful women photos and stuff that I didn't think that lived here, that existed. Like,
yeah, man.
I was like, which Instagram model he got on here? I was just like, wow, like, so
Yeah.
where was because I know that like you was in Delaware, right? Before?
Um. Yes, I was on the far East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Boston is where I was at.
Okay.
I was up there by Delaware, yeah, but I
Okay.
was over there. Um. I was in New Jersey for a little bit, then I went to Boston. And I was over there for a while. It's beautiful on the East Coast too, man. I would have never thought. I mean, it get cold, because we right by the water.
Right.
But beautiful. It's so much greenery over there, man. I love it. And then when you go far to the West Coast, it ain't nothing but desert. it's totally different. It's hot. It's nothing but desert. You think that those cities is like, you know how we got big cities over here. Even Saginaw, compared to where I've been over on the West Coast, is pretty big. It's a big city because around there it's surrounded by desert. Like for example, Vegas is a popular city, you know, but it's like one big square of attraction, and outside of that square of attraction is desert. Crazy. I drove from Vegas to California for 4 hours, and most of that trip we was just alongside one road, and it was desert all around us. You know what I'm saying? You
Man,
gotta, you gotta be prepared for just the weather out there, man. Stepping outside, you can't step outside barefoot.
oof. Yeah, because I always wanted to go to the West Coast, man, and especially Vegas, because my mom been there a few times, and she told me there's nothing like it. So I always wanted to go to Vegas.
Yeah,
And since I'm a Pac fan, you know what I'm saying, I always wanted to
yeah.
go to the hospital that he died at and the memorial where he was shot at. So
So yeah, I was in when I was in California. I had to go see Nipsey. That was one of the first things I had to do. So we went to go see the memorial of him. You know, plastered on the wall. He got a memorial in the alley, and they got like all his merchandise. You know, you can buy his shirts. You could buy rags. You could, you know, got food stand out there. It's beautiful, man. You know, it's a sight to see. I took pictures on right next to it. Yeah, they really got love for Nip out there.
yeah, and speaking of Nip, man, I just find it sad about what happened to him, and it's just strange how it's been almost pretty much 2 years
Hmm.
and no murder trial. You know,
Yeah.
you don't hear nothing about the suspect or anything no more.
Nah.
And I'm not no conspiracy theorist or whatever, but I think he was a rat. I think he was a informant or something like that, or he was just, a plant, basically. Because how you kill one of the biggest celebrities, rap artists, and there's no trial. There's not even no
Yeah.
indictment like that.
It's something that it was something that played there. You know what I'm saying? It was something that played there. Yeah. You know, like you said though. Um, I don't know, man, but you know, the story ain't never really reached its full potential, and they ain't really, you know, continue looking for nobody, bro.
Yeah,
You know, but with everything going around, people just want to chalk it up to, you know, Nip just being in the streets for real, being black. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're not trying to look for no justice for us in the first place.
yeah. It's just unfortunate because we don't do nothing when we are killed by race soldiers. We don't do nothing. But when we kill each other, we retaliate. And I think that's just some backwards ass shit, man.
Yeah,
And
very.
and we need to really, you know, stop doing that because we falling for the trap. Because what I'm saying, these years is years. They're not minutes. They're not seconds. Hours. These are years, and
Uh
people
huh.
really need to understand that. Like my last episode, me and my homeboy Lou was talking about the movie Life. You
Yeah.
know how life is pretty much it's like a comedy, but they really show you, um, from this plot and then 28 years and then 65 years. They really
Hmm.
showed you the um how the photosynthesis of what life really is. And I'm really trying to get these young men out here, man, who be out here just want to just gang bang and thug and this and that.
Hmm.
Is it worth it? Because I love women too much to go to jail, bro. I love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love,
I can't. Yeah. You can't
yeah,
just sit down, man.
No, I can't. I can't. I can't even stay in my room an hour, dog.
Man, you hear
Let
me? My
alone
mind
drill.
be moving. My mind moves too fast and too much for me to just sit down, man. I'm always thinking about what I'm gonna do next. What my next move is. What's my next goal? How can I? It ain't even about the money for me, really. You know what I'm saying? Blessed, thank God that I do make. I make a nice little change, but
Hmm.
it's really about life. Is all about planning your life, setting your goals, and marking those down. You know what I'm saying? We are happy every time we make an accomplishment happen. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
If we don't have nothing to live for or nothing to strive for, you know what I'm saying? We become depressed, we become sick, we become lonely, we become all these different things, man. Our health gets thrown off. You know what I'm saying? We have to be doing something and striving towards something. We got to feel like we winners. You know what I'm saying? So for me, sitting down, just doing nothing. Oh man, that'd be the worst.
Yeah, and I just, can't help but to just push how important is health. Health is wealth, man, and everyone looking at, this dollar, which is every day is decreasing its
Yeah.
value. And I don't know about the cryptocurrency yet, but I've been really researching it, man. And people better hop up on that. Cause I bought like $5
Yeah.
worth. You know what I'm saying? It's the way of the future. The same thing that made us happy and made us smile, it's gonna be the same thing that's going to destroy us in the end because we're comfortable. We're too comfortable. And we're not,
Mm-hmm.
paying attention to what's ahead. And what's ahead is just, everyone think that we have rights and all this other stuff, man. But it's clearly
Mm-hmm.
proven that they don't value our lives because these laws that's
Mm-hmm.
in this country
Mm-hmm.
wasn't
That
meant
they
for us.
constantly changing.
Yeah, they're constantly changing and
Yeah, no.
finding loopholes
They
and
constantly changing them. They're doing that. They're changing laws without us even knowing that they're changing laws. They're having meetings without us even knowing. We find out about it afterwards, man. And then they say, well, why didn't y'all vote for this? Blah blah. We didn't even know that was even going on. I keep up with the news. I watch the news almost every day. I, and it what's crazy is to me when people pop up on me and they see me watching the news. They're like, "You watch the news?" I'm like, "You don't." You know what I'm saying? Do you understand
right.
what's going on right now? Like what's happening right now is it's insane. It's crazy.
Hmm.
You know, race. This whole why y'all keep bringing up race is because it is still affecting us.
Hmm.
It's still in the news. You hear me?
Yeah.
You know, man, it's so much that I could say about that, man, because there's so much going on right now. I mean, right now they fighting amongst each other because of what happened at the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's not really focused on uh, black crime or it's not focused on Black Lives Matter right now because they on Trump ass right now.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He in hot water, but they're still finding ways to say black this, black that. You know what I'm saying? It just boils down to hate, man. It's They hate us, man. That's all I can say. It boils down to that.
And it's and the thing about black, that was, what I'm saying, created, that was signed and delivered. Um, even like our grandparents, man, it was offensive to call someone black back in them days. And
Mm-hmm.
how we go from like we're the only race to have all these classifications than any
Mm-hmm.
other race. And how we go from Negro, how we go from colored, how we go from Afro American, how then we go from um colored and all this other stuff. And then we're black and then we're African Americans again. And I always, do my research and everything
Yeah.
And I've been telling, my people, I've been telling them to take that organ donors off your driver's license. Take
Take
it
it off
off.
your driver's. Take it off your driver's. Yes. Take it off your driver's license. You know, because all that means is, if they're gonna find a reason that something didn't go right, you know what I'm saying? All they want is your organs. It's crazy because it's people being kidnapped all over the U.S. right now, and they getting their organs. They killing them and they getting their organs taken out. But you being on that donors list is just one major way for them to be like, okay, yeah, well, he or she didn't make it. I don't know what happened. Da 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 da. They on
Hmm.
this donors list though. You know what I'm saying? And they really want our genes. They really want what's inside of us. You know what I'm saying? Because we have good genes.
Yeah, and a lot of the women and stuff, man, it's so many countless stories about sterilization, bro, that
Mm-hmm.
it just they you know just experimenting and did shit without people's consent. Just imagine,
I
you
mean,
go,
that's what Corona is. You know what I'm saying? It was a man-made. It was a man-made uh, virus. That they experimented and it got out of control.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, because it wasn't supposed to be this impactful. It was supposed to, kill us,
it
but
wasn't supposed to kill white people. It was supposed to kill people
yeah,
of color. It was supposed to kill different nationalities. Yes,
yes,
it's
and
only an epidemic because it didn't get out of control.
hmm because they know that we was here first, and some of us are waking up, and some of us is, we want our rights back. We want our heritage back. We want what was promised to us by the Europeans. But the Europeans and the foreigners, they, didn't hold it in on the bargain and, created a whole bunch of stupid ass laws and creeds and took our stuff and made up this phony accusation that we came from Africa because of the fact of the agenda. And I'll be telling people, these same people that be running these DNA tests or DNA, like offices of Planned Parenthood, these abortion clinics, were the same
Mhm.
people that made us African Americans. It's just they don't know. But I just be trying to give people a chance to, read it for themselves because I'm not, everything that I talk about, I have read it. I have researched. I have
Mhm.
spent countless
Gotcha.
of hours on this stuff,
Yeah.
and we're so busy focusing on things that's an illusion
Yeah.
to the point that we're trying to, men and women, we trying to see who got the better struggle instead of trying to understand each other. Because I feel
Yeah.
like, we can learn a lot from each other,
Yeah.
and because I had to destroy what was taught to me. I had to, whatever
Yeah.
was programmed to me, instill
Yeah.
in me as a child. I had to risen from that, bro. And, I'm not saying that
I wish,
it,
I wish people would stop blaming people for their life struggle. You know what I'm saying? I wish people would take 100% responsibility for how their life has turned or how their life is now as an adult. Like what happened to you as a child, you can't go back and be like, this is the reason why I'm like this now. Like it has a major part for what affected you in your life, but now you've grown.
mhm,
You're a full-fledged adult now. Can nobody tell you what you can and cannot do now? The moves, decisions you make now is by choices, by your own actions. So I wish people would just take full responsibility, man. If you mess up, you mess up. You know what I'm saying? And stop just blaming. Well, this went wrong because so da 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 did this to me and da 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 or whatever like that. Like But what did you do when that was going on? What was the choices and the decisions that you made when that was happening? Did you choose to move on from that and ignore it and continue to live the life that you know trying to live for yourself, or did you indulge in that with that person? You know what I'm saying? Did you fight that person? Did you try to, you know? So I mean, just like there's a lot of things that we can avoid. You know, if we let our pride go, if we let our stubbornness go, if we let um, how we feel or let somebody else get to us feel. You know what I'm saying? Um, I read this book. Actually, my cousin made me read this book. It was speaking on that, just taking full responsibility for your life because, you know, cause and effect. Something may happen to you, but how you know react to that, that's your decision.
Absolutely. And and the goal is to not look like what you've been through. Because a lot of people don't really know what I went through. Because I always kept a smile on my face. I always went to work. I
Mm-hmm.
always, well, I ain't gonna say not always, but I always try to stay on a good path, on the right path. And as I got older,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't matter how I felt. I had to, you know, pay bills. I had to survive. You know what I'm saying? I had to be a man and take care of my responsibilities because consumers don't care if you're depressed. Charter don't care if well, Spectrum don't care if you're depressed,
Not at
or
all. Yeah.
the landlord don't give a fuck. If
Not to
you're
give a fuck.
down or out. So that's the real world, and a lot of people, even in our age group, still feel like the world evolves around
Older people.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I hate
and
that.
and to me,
Now, they feel like this is my attitude and you got to get with it. You know, I don't get that, man.
no, it just
Some people
so
carry
much.
your attitude around all day.
Yeah, so much self
That
entitlement.
time, that type of energy, I ain't got time for. I ain't got that type of energy. I ain't finna try to make you happy when you just every day feel like something is wrong or feel like every day you got the right to be that way because you. Like, nah.
Yeah, because um, even I had to cut a lot of people off because it was just so many people calling me all the time, just with a bad mood or something always bad happening. So I'm just like skeptical, like, so nothing good happened to you today,
Mm.
or you ain't been blessed. You woke up, you could have
Those
died,
type of
and
people. Yeah, they always looking for somebody to save them, man. They don't take full responsibility of trying to, you know, be an adult and find their own solutions. You know what I'm saying? But when you say no and when you stop, oh well, now they got a million things to say about you, or you a bad person, or you ain't never did nothing for them, or they go to find some help from somebody else. Now something they could have did for themselves. Simple as that.
it's crazy, bro, because this July will make it 10 years since I finished Yonkor, and where I was at 10 years ago, I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so proud of the fact
Mm-hmm.
that I have, went from being homeless and being broke and all this other stuff to, being a man
Mm-hmm.
and being a good role model for my nieces, man,
Mm-hmm.
and just because I don't have children yet, but I'm making a way, and I'm setting something aside for them, and let them
Yeah,
know,
what it's about. Yeah,
yeah,
that's what it's about. Especially if you have kids, man. You gotta break that generational curse where get out at 18 or get out if you think you're too grown, man. We got to start doing stuff for our children that's going to set them up for better. We got to start setting them up for them to have good credit. We got to start setting them up so they can have a ride, to get to place. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We got to set them up so they have a place to stay or help them find a place to stay or let them stay and build, you know, because you don't just become independent because you turn 18. You don't just become independent because now, okay, they're considered an adults. I still needed help from my mom well past 18. I left the house at 18, but that's only because, they decided they wanted to move to another city and I wanted to finish high school. I wanted to finish with my class. So I took it upon myself, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna stay in Saginaw so I can finish with my class, and then I moved on there. That didn't happen. I ended up, you know, staying and finding my way, but that was my decision. You know what I'm saying? It was never the fact that I had to go or I had to get, they was kicking me out or anything like that. But I see that too many times in too many people's homes where, you know, I got kicked out at 16 or I got kicked out, at 14. What, like, we got to stop pushing our children out before they're ready.
Right. Because it happened to me, man. And I was so lost, bro. I was like a deer caught in the headlights because I didn't know what to do. I damn sure didn't know how to navigate and, just
Yeah,
maneuver. Because it
I'm
take,
telling you, they don't teach the necessary things that you need to know in school, man. They don't
you
teach you
know,
how to pay a bill, where to go, how to establish credit, who to talk to finance this and that. You hear me? They don't teach you it's so many, about how creditors come at you trying to get money off of you. You know what I'm saying? How to, how people come at you trying to put you in debt before it's time. You're gonna get all these different credit cards. I was smart enough to not get a credit card before I was ready. But a lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? They see free money and they just be like, "Oh, this is free money. Okay, look," and then boom, they got you.
right. Just
Yeah.
so much financial literacy going on. And I finally got my credit score to it's reasonable. And I'm going to keep climbing up. But it's so many people that's, go into the world and their credit score is embarrassing. Like they can't even get a cell phone. It's just, a lot of parents, man, just need to stop trying to use their kids' credit so they can get something. Because you're setting
Mhm.
them up for failure and just also
Yeah.
just with
You
the
set them up.
abuse and everything. Because
You
it
can
takes
set them up for
confidence.
failure. You can set them up for success.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it takes confidence to make it out here on your own. And then if you already like, tearing them down and destroying them before they even know what the world is, I mean, they gonna be afraid to make friends and be afraid to trust people because you show them a
Mhm.
dark narrative in the household. Because the first teacher of the kid is the mother, and the father, is the male
Mhm.
dominant figure. But if a kid see abuse and neglect and abandonment and everything like that, they're gonna grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause lust is pretty much it's the thing right now. They're not talking about love and companionship, commitment,
Yeah. Yeah.
relationships, marriage. It's all
Yeah.
about, saying getting a
Man.
check,
Yeah.
putting somebody on child support, and we need to begin to start loving each other and learning about each other.
Yep.
And I had to take
Yep. Learning how to stay committed. Learning how to stay committed to somebody and just fighting for a relationship and fighting and staying. Stop looking for the next best thing, man. Um, if you love somebody, man, you gotta fight it. You gotta fight for your relationship. Relationships take work, for real.
right.
It's not just gonna be, beautiful every single day. It's not gonna be, every day is not gonna be a great day.
So, because right now I just really want to just inform a lot of these people that's on here, hurt people on here, get you some counseling, get you some healing before you try to enter somebody's life, because everybody's not going to play with you, because you don't know what someone that straw is. Because I was
Oh
in a
yeah.
because I was in a toxic relationship, man, like my first one, and I didn't really know why I allowed myself to just tolerate that, which I didn't,
Mhm.
because I had no ties to this chick, but I tolerated being disrespected and tolerated feeling like I was second to none and that I wasn't worthy, you know what I'm saying? And I had to just do a lot of soul searching for myself and just realize that it's my fault that I even allowed
Yeah.
this to happen.
It's, what's crazy about that is, as men, a lot of men are raised by their moms, right? A lot of men start off, not even having a father in their life. So we are raised by moms, and moms teach us, the first thing that they teach us is respect women. Don't
Hmm.
raise your voice at women. They teach you, they raise you up to be the type of man that they want to have. So when you get older, your first mind is, okay, when I get out here, I'm gonna be respectful. I ain't gonna yell at my girl. I ain't gonna hit my girl or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but then women are taught the reverse opposite. Or a mom is gonna teach their daughter, don't let no man do this to you. Don't let no man do that. You know what I'm saying? So they going into it thinking like, okay, I'm not gonna get played. I'm not gonna let him do this and that or whatever. Woo, woo, woo. And their attitude is two different things. Um, so in the beginning, you got a man that's, going, I guess what we call him now is be a simp. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Right.
Gonna try to do everything that we supposed to do to make somebody happy and make somebody feel good. And while on the other, she's supposed to make sure she's getting everything that she's supposed to get out of a relationship and not tolerate nothing. And so she's gonna make you work for it. And then you wondering like, damn, I'm doing all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make this person happy. You know what I'm saying? And this person right here is just either using me or cussing me out all the time or putting their hands on me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You gotta learn how to be a man and still demand respect in those type of situations and those type of.
Okay, I think he's something wrong with his connection. How everybody liking this so far? But yeah, man, I really enjoying this episode. One of the best ones yet. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. We're gonna try to bring them back. There's nothing like two black men talking about life and everything, man. Such amazing. And we're gonna try to bring him back. But yeah, like I was saying, it just feels good knowing that we come and just, conversate. I think the world needs more of that. It's okay to read each other's statuses and comment on each other's pictures and react to them or whatever. But when it comes to discussion, we losing that. We really need to start interacting with each other again and just respecting each other. Just so much to to improve on. So I'm gonna see if he gonna come back. If not, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm sleepy. I'm so tired. Did got hours at work today, so we're trying to get them back. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm trying to get them back. Yeah, how everybody doing tonight? Feel free to comment. I think we was having a lovely conversation. Great conversation. See if you come back.
Yo, and
Okay.
we back.
Man, I was like, man, this
Yeah,
conversation
so
was getting
listen,
lit.
it was, yeah, it definitely went lit, man. I didn't even know that my battery was low, man. We were talking, we was on this mug having a nice conversation, man. That just lets you know how busy my day is, man. My phone don't ever die. You feel me?
Right. I feel it, bro. And I also wanted to just, ask you about, what you want your legacy to be.
Oh man, it's not even about me no more. You know, it's about my kids. I got two daughters. You know what I'm saying? I want them to blossom. I want them to shine. So it's not even about me no more. It's really about what I can leave for them. Whatever they want to accomplish, whatever they want to do. If it's in music, I got them. If they want to model, I got them. If they want to perform or dance, I'm gonna make it happen. If they want to do sports, whatever. My little one, my youngest, she likes to draw and she likes to dance. So, I have pictures in my house of her paintings, her drawings, her art, and I hang it up on my wall. And every time she comes over, she like, oh, she loves it. You know what I'm saying? And she's really talented too to be a 6-year-old. She's very. I'd be impressed by the stuff that she paints. Um, Matter of fact, I could actually. I'm gonna take one down and I'm gonna show you what one looks like. She drew this in school and painted it. She drew a bear. She colored it. She put the little glue in there. And,
Man, that's
she brought
dope.
this home. And she brought this home, and she was like, "I said you did that at school." She was like, "Yeah, I painted or whatever like that." I didn't even know she knew how to paint.
Man, that's great, bro. And hey, I will buy one.
Yeah, she's so I got her. I got canvases now, and I just set it up, and we got paint brushes, and I got utensils for her and stuff like that, so she can paint whatever she wants to, um, and she's talented. And then my oldest wants to make a YouTube channel, um, and she just wants to be, how they just be talking with toys and creating little videos and stuff like that. That's something that she wants to get off into and create her own little show. So I'm gonna support her with that.
Man, and you a great dad, bro.
Yeah, I gotta be, man. I really love my kids first and foremost, and I definitely want to be in their life. You know what I'm saying? I know how it is firsthand to not have your father there. Like
Hmm.
I respect my father. My dad moved to Chicago to make his life better. You know what I'm saying? I understand that fully, and he has. You know what I'm saying? He works. He's a workaholic. He worked more than I work. He worked 24/7. He got his own businesses, nice crib, all that. You know what I'm saying? So when I go down there and I see him when I was a kid, I saw that firsthand. He wanted me around as much as possible, but that was just, impossible. You know what I'm saying? He had to grind. You know what I'm saying? But at the flip side, um, I'm here in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? And all I got is my mom. So I wanted my dad around more. Period. But knowing that, I can't do my kids like that. I could never do my daughters like that. So I made a lot of sacrifices, and we don't get the respect that we, deserve as men just being in our children's lives, bro.
No,
You know what I'm saying? We really don't, but
yeah, they make it seem like it's taboo, and I think that's really unjust, and because I never really see a single father complain or just want adoration or validation.
mm-hmm,
I never see that. They get to work. You know what I'm saying? And
mm-hmm,
and I just think that we need to have a song like single fathers, that that can get on the charts and reach the masses and hit the airwaves, man, because they do exist.
Mhm. Yeah, man, it's a hell of a lot of fathers out there that's great, bro, and just and a lot of them want to be in their child's life as often as possible. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of friends that really care about their kids, man, and it's hard for them. Their situations is a lot different than mine. Like I have freedom where I can just go and get mine whenever I want to. They stay at my house for weeks on end, and it's not a biggie. But not a lot of people got that, and that's sad for real. People hiding their kids from them or not letting them see their kids for whatever reason. They get upset, they get mad, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? I got mine with me right now. You know, um, so I love having that freedom.
Yeah, and me as an uncle, bro, what's the best thing that ever happened to me, man? And because my mom was done with having kids and stuff, because I'm the youngest. So when I found out my sister was having a baby, and I was so happy, man, and I just wanted to just you know be there.
Yeah,
And when she was first born, and she squeezed my finger and stuff with that grip, man, and I just knew, just
yeah, yeah,
like, man, I gotta be around. I gotta make sure that I don't get myself killed or get myself locked up because I don't want to miss any of this.
yeah,
And
yeah,
and just I was there for her little sisters first, everything,
yeah.
and now one about to be 15 and one about to be 9 years old this year, and it's been one hell of a ride, bro. And now
Mhm.
I have my first nephew, and it just,
That's a blessing,
yeah. And I'm their only uncle that they have
man.
on their mom's side now. So
Kids bring a lot of kids bring a lot of joy to your life too, man. They're so full of love and so full of, especially my girls is daddy's girls, man. They show me nothing but love. When the world turns its back on me, I got them. I'm very blessed to have mine. You know, they see me sad or see me down, they come and give me hugs and love and ask me am I okay. That's everything.
yeah, so you have any up and coming projects and goals for the next 5 years, bro?
Yeah. So okay, I'll say my short term right now is I do have another project. I got a solo project coming soon. I got a joint project coming with my brotherhood soon.
Hmm.
I got at least I done shot like 5 videos of songs for my own project that's gonna be coming soon, very soon. I plan on shooting more. I plan on shooting a movie. I got that in the works. It's not gonna be my project per se. I'm working with a friend of mine's. It's his baby, but it's gonna be a first time experience for me, and I'm gonna enjoy that all the way through. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Um, we didn't already did some plays together. I didn't edit some plays for my guy, and the turnout was great. I'm about to invest in my business, in my photography business, to get it to look a whole lot better, up my ante, up my camera game, all that stuff. So I got a lot of things happening. Um, I got some party buses that I'm getting ready to throw a party. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff coming here.
Man,
So it was a lot of stuff that I wanted to do last year, but COVID changed everything. It stopped everything. I wanted to do, and I'm gonna just say this because it is what it is. But I wanted to throw parties for kids. I wanted to like have something to do for parents and children. You know what I'm saying? Like mother-daughter dances, father-son dances, things like that, so that we're not just out here just turning up by ourselves. But a lot of people that can't find babysitters, right? So they're stuck at home. Well, if you have an event that's kid friendly, now you can actually get out, get some fresh air, do what you got to do, and you can spend some time with your kids because we leaving our kids at home or leaving our kids with the babysitter or leaving our kids with grandma and granddad or whatever, and we're not spending that quality time that we need to spend with them. You know. saying? So, I just want to do events like that, like maybe paint, um, maybe little dances, maybe game nights, maybe movie nights, things like that. I wanted to rent out a building or buy a building for that purpose, so that we can have more experiences with our children, more memories. You know what I'm saying? That was my goal for last year. It's still my goal, but I'm just waiting for things to open back up like that.
Yeah, that sounds dope, man. And let me know when that movie um finish, and ready to, cause
Hmm.
I'll promote it, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, and your music too, man. Like I said, I want all of us to eat, even some, what I'm saying, that's not even invited to my table, but they still gonna eat, but they can't
Yeah.
eat at my table. But yeah, man, it's really been a joy having you on the show, man, and
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate being here.
no
I
problem,
appreciate
bro.
the yeah, for sure.
Like anytime, man. I know you a busy guy, but just let me know, man. We can have you come back, bro, and update us
Definitely.
on your
Yeah.
stuff, man.
Yep.
But yeah, man, I just want to just again, um, I appreciate you for being a good guy, being a good dad, being a good artist, being a good photographer, just a wonderful human being, man. Because we don't really get the chance to showcase our best and our brightest, and you one of those.
Thank you, man. I appreciate everything, man. It's been a long year. It's been a great year though. It's gonna get even longer. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a hot summer. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have fun this year. That's really what I want to do. Is just I want to keep on building and just have fun with it, man. And this platform is a great platform for people to showcase their talents. Showcase who they are. This is so I appreciate the invite.
Well, no problem, bro.
Definitely will be back. Yeah.
Okay, man, and just wanted to say, man, you have yourself a wonderful night, bro, and God bless.
God bless.
All right, bro. Peace.